So, to really make this strategy I'm going to be going over work, there are a few very important mindset shifts that have to take place. The first one is I want you to go from thinking of your blog as a content machine to thinking of it as a business building tool. So instead of publishing post after post and then hoping for traffic, waiting for Google to rank you, you're going to create with purpose because your blog isn't just a blog, it is a powerful tool for growing your email list, selling your offers, and just supporting your business goals long term. The second mindset shift that has to happen is I want you to go from thinking I need more traffic to I need more results because traffic is only valuable if it leads somewhere. You don't need more page views just for the sake of page views. You need actions that turn the right readers into subscribers, buyers, and loyal community members. This is really about having an impact over just kind of collecting impressions. Because here's the truth, there are plenty of blogs that have really high traffic but aren't well monetized. And then there are blogs with a small but loyal audience who are highly profitable. And then the third mindset shift that we need to happen is I want you to go from chasing algorithms to building an audience because Google updates, social media trends, changing rules, these platforms are changing all the time, and you can't control that. But you can build an audience through email, relationships, and consistent messaging to create stability. And I'm going to be sharing exactly how to do that in this workshop. And my goal with this really is to share a repeatable and sustainable system for growing a profitable blog that can work for you, whether you are starting from scratch or you've been doing this for a while. So if that all sounds good, let's dive in. Just see if I can make these larger. Yes. Okay, perfect. So the foundation of the strategy we're going to be going over is really a funnel. And I know for some people, this might sound a little scary. Oh, funnels, that sounds so complicated. But really, it's just the journey that you are taking your subscriber on. So let's say for our intents with this workshop, we're going to be talking about selling products a lot. We'll go over affiliate marketing and other things too. But really, I want you to start thinking about what products you might sell. So for this example, let's say your end goal is trying to get people to become a customer. It could be something else, but for this example, customer. How are you getting your reader from here to here? That's going to be your funnel. So the discovery phase is your content, your blog posts, your YouTube videos, podcasts, social media posts, all those things. And in that content, hopefully you are getting people onto your email list where they become a subscriber, you nurture them, and then they become a customer or do your other calls to action. So this all starts with step number one, clarify your blog's purpose. So with this, you are not just trying to get traffic to your website, you are growing an audience who resonates with your brand. So you want to think about what is your niche, the overall topic that you'll be covering, and also what is your mission? And I love this template. I help a group of people do how you help through your method, tool, or value. Let's look at an example. Let's say your niche is travel photography. Maybe your mission is I help travelers capture magazine-worthy photos through practical photography guides and editing tips. The reason this is so important is if you are covering every topic under the sun, yes, people still might find your blog posts and they might read it and they might like it. But what's really going to have them resonate with your brand if they then see you cover, every single thing? Whereas if your website is solely about travel photography and helping travelers capture these magazine-worthy photos, if people are looking for help with this, they're going to think, oh, wow, I want to stick around. I want to join the email list. What products does she have or he have that might help me? So it's going to help you grow an audience. It's also going to make your life easier because you'll know what content to create, what emails to send, what affiliates to work with. Brands will be more likely to work with you, even with a small audience, because it'll be easy to say, hey, yes, I may have a small audience, but that whole audience is this group of people. If that group of people is the people the brand wants to get in front of, well, that can still be highly valuable for them. So this is going to be your step one. Now, little quick win here. I know a lot of people struggle to come up with a mission. It's hard. We're all multifaceted. We want to cover every topic, but look at your most popular content to get a sense of how you are helping people. And you can even paste like your top posts into ChatGPT and ask something like, what do these posts suggest my niche and mission might be? If you're new and you don't have a lot of content yet, ask your close friends and family, people who know you, how do you see me helping others? And you can get some really good insights that way. So then step number two, you're going to want to think about how you'll monetize. Now, I know a lot of workshops leave monetization to the end, but we are building a business and we want to think about this at the beginning. The biggest difference, well, at least one of the biggest differences between a blogging business and a more traditional business is when they actually start thinking about monetization. Because traditionally with bloggers, we create our website, we start writing blog posts, and then along the way, we're like, okay, I'm growing. I want to start making money. With a more traditional business, they have their product or service, and then they're creating content around that to attract people. So I want us to start thinking more like a traditional business, but through a blog. So with this, your blog is a business and businesses focus on profit. So I also hear a lot, like in my travel blog prosperity membership, we have live calls. And I know I hear a lot of people say, oh, I don't want to annoy my audience. I feel weird. I don't want to be salesy. There are ways to sell without feeling salesy, but also if this is going to be a business for you and not just a hobby, profit is going to be important. So don't feel bad about that. It's okay. Because again, we're building a business that helps people, that has that mission, and your monetization streams are going to do the same thing. So there are so many ways to monetize a blog. There's ads, working with brands, and tourism boards. You might do user-generated content or UGC collaborations. Maybe you're an Amazon influencer, or you get paid for speaking, or you want to monetize through affiliate marketing. All of these are really, really great ways to monetize. I do recommend diversifying your revenue streams. And I cover all of these topics, honestly, in Travel Blog Prosperity. They're all great. But to be truly algorithm proof, you will want to launch your own products. And I do apologize for any sounds that you hear right now. I live in New York, so there's always sounds. Now, the reason that we want to launch products and services is there's going to be a lot of benefits to you as a blogging business owner. First of all, you're going to have more control over your income. You're going to get to set the pricing. You're going to get to choose how you market these products. Maybe you try one strategy and it doesn't work well, but you're going to have control over your marketing plan and all of that. And going back to the pricing, you're going to have higher profit margins because think about when you refer people to an affiliate product. For anyone who's made affiliate sales, have you ever logged into your dashboard and looked at the sale amount versus your commission? It's a lot different, right? The profits are really, really big. And the affiliate commission it could still be good, but it's a fraction of that. So when you're selling the product, you get to keep basically the whole amount. Yes, there might be credit card fees and platform fees and things like that, but you're keeping mostly the full amount of the product. You can also build direct relationships with your buyers. So if someone purchases something from you and they really love it, and then later on you create something else, then they're going to be more likely to buy from you. And I'll show you as we go on some ways that you can even increase the price, when they're buying. And this also goes back to this idea of having that mission, because if they originally purchased an RV travel course or a budget travel toolkit from you, and then you're promoting a Pinterest course, well, that's not going to align. That customer probably won't buy that other thing, right? So you want this to be all aligned. There's also evergreen potential. I know as bloggers, a lot of us, we want passive income, right? And we think of affiliates as passive income, ads as passive income, but products can be too when you set up a sales funnel. This can work in the background. I know for me, because I have sales funnels set up, I go to bed, I'm on a flight to another destination, and I come back to my laptop and I get to see sales in my inbox. And that's because these things are just running in the background. You can also be profitable with a small audience, but the key here is they should be engaged and well-nurtured. So for example, in general, with a well-nurtured email list, you can expect about a 2 to 5% conversion rate. Could be higher. I mean, it could be lower if you're not really engaging and nurturing this list. But let's just go with this general stat. And let's say that you have 1,000 people on your list and you're selling a $20 product. Well, that could mean an earnings of $400 to $1,000. Now picture that with a larger list or a $50 product. So again, you don't have to have like 10,000 plus email subscribers to start making money with this.